Africa is the bread basket of the world.
Why you rolling this dirt, man? Why you rolling this? Astaghfirullah al-Azim.
How they
Listen
move,
to
they
me.
move like snakes.
Listen to me, my
reptiles.
brother.
That's what
Listen
they've
to
been
me,
taught.
brother. Listen to me.
Yeah.
Read Surah Al-Kahf. The end of it. أولئك الذين كفروا بآيات ربهم. Whoever disbelieve in Allah Quran, he's a kafir. فحبطت أعمالهم. All they did void in the rubbish. So if you don't believe in Allah and His messenger Muhammad and all the previous messenger, you are a kafir. If you do million, but because Allah is just, if someone kafir does good deed in this life, He will reward him in this life.
Okay.
He make his life easy because he, like, if you save a cat or a dog or a cat, creation of Allah, if you do charity, He give you reward in this. But because you denounce Him, because He give you the money to give it charity and you denounce Him, He give you the soul and the brain and told you, worship me, and said, I'm not going to worship you, I am going to give money to your creation. And He tell you, okay, you give some money to my creation, you done some charity, I make it a little bit easy for you, but the end of life, kafir, mal'oon, eternity in the hellfire.
Remember, a Christian, right? His only problem, right, with a Christian, the only difference you got
Raj
with a Christian,
sells his bottom.
The only difference between
Raj, may Allah curse Raj, the pigeon, the pigeon shit. May Allah curse.
The only difference.
Go to Guardiola and report the son of a gun.
The only difference that Muslims
Son
and
of a
Christians
gun.
have, yeah,
Raj, you bastard.
right, is who you call God and Allah. It's a language problem. Because in Arabic, Allah means God. You see what I'm saying? So it's just a language thing.
I know.
Even when Cain, say for example, a Christian, he might say, I don't deal with Allah, but he still does if he's dealing with God. Because it's just language.
Okay, where in the previous books, where in the Old Testament, where in this, that God create a woman and he go inside, stay 9 months, come out, talk to people, and they crucify him.
Yeah, but I mean that's one thing they got twisted up. Though. Yeah.
Another thing, brother. No, this one. Another one thing. Every prophet.
So not every Christian believes that.
Every prophet came,
right,
as we believe, as a chain. One ring of the chain. Adam was a prophet, Idris alayhi salam prophet, Nuh was prophet, Lut was prophet.
You wouldn't agree that you wouldn't agree with, ISIS or something like that.
Now coming to ISIS.
I understand now. Some people, they might say, they might not denounce the things that ISIS is doing, based upon they think that they're a real group.
You know what they do, ISIS? Why every bastard say ISIS?
Right.
This filthy bastard. They want the Muslim. Listen, man. Listen to me, please. They want the Muslim to get slaughtered everywhere, and if you try to win them, you are ISIS. Right. You go to hell, you coward bastard.
Demonization.
Our Islam told us to protect. I feel for Kashmiri brother. I feel for Afghani brother. I feel for my Chinese Muslim brother Rohingya. I feel for Gaza and Palestinian. And you go to hell. If you call me ISIS, I defend Islam before ISIS come. So, am I ISIS or ISIS me? I raise the banner of Islam before ISIS come. Now you dirty bastard try to call everybody defend Islam ISIS. Brother, we defend Somali. We defend people in Chad and Niger. We are not ISIS. We are Muslim. And if you are Muslim, قال الله تعالى in Quran, إنما المؤمنون إخوة. Muslim are brother.
No. I'm trying to say to you, yeah.
You upset me, man.
When
you say ISIS, you upset me.
No. I'm just trying to say, you're saying that every Christian believes that Jesus is God. Not all of them believe that.
Every Christian
believe
Christian. Jesus.
So,
listen.
That's what I'm saying.
Okay.
It's like someone saying, ISIS, you're Muslim, so I agree with that.
I'm gonna comment. Every Christian doesn't believe that Jesus is God. Unitarian Christian, now he's a kafir. At the time of Jesus, he is a Muslim. Because Jesus never brought Jesusism. There's no religion called Jesusism. Jesus never said Christian. Jesus is a prophet of Allah, and the deen of Allah is Islam. Inna ad-deen 'inda Allah Islam. Religion to Allah is Islam. Ibrahim alayhi salam said, "Huwa sammakum al-muslimin." He called you Muslim. So we believe Musa alayhi salam came with Islam. We believe Musa alayhi salam came with Islam. David came with Islam. Musa was, every prophet came with Islam. Inna ad-deen 'inda Allah Islam. Any Christian, Unitarian now, he's a kafir.
Yeah, I agree.
Because he have to believe in Muhammad alayhi salatu wasalam.
But all I'm saying, that the biggest argument, the main problem for me is looking at everything, between Muslims and Christians, it's just language barrier.
No, brother. It's fundamental barrier, man.
That's the
You
biggest
telling me if you don't acknowledge Muhammad
I'm
alayhi
saying
salam,
not every Christian
if you
believes
telling
that.
me every Christian
Not every
can
Christian
acknowledge
believes
Muhammad alayhi salatu wasalam,
Not every Christian believes that.
do you telling me every Christian acknowledge Muhammad alayhi salatu wasalam?
That every Christian,
Yes,
that do they acknowledge Muhammad?
yes. So he's
No,
a
not
kafir.
all of them, not all
So
of
he's a
them.
kafir. He
Not
cannot
all
be a
of them.
Muslim.
Not all of them. But I said not all of them. You can't say that for all of them. Though.
Listen, man.
But I would say
Any
I would
Jewish,
agree that
any-
a majority of them wouldn't though. I would agree with you.
Great
on that.
Dunya, I forgive you if you're showing the pigeon.
Yeah, picture. Yeah.
That's what he's doing. That's what he's doing.
Brother, pigeon try to be white, they kick his ass. He tried to be black, they kick his ass. Pigeon is a pigeon all the way. May Allah destroy him. May Allah destroy Raj the pigeon and destroy.
What channel are you? Okay, I've subscribed to that channel still.
Brother, may Allah bless you. Inshallah, I want you to read, man. Read
Bro,
proper
I already
books.
get- bro, I
Don't
already
listen
get-
from Nation of Islam and this. Don't listen
Alright.
from Kemal.
I can't.
Why you can't?
I can't disrespect the brother.
Oh my God.
You respect the
I
people
respect them,
who
brothers.
doesn't respect Allah.
Huh? Of course they do, man.
When they said Allah is a man, come to the dunya.
They're talking about God in man.
God is not man, man.
The God in man.
God
When
cannot
you
be
do
man.
something good, that's Allah. Know that.
A'udhu
Same way you
billah.
said, when
A'udhu
same
billah.
way you said, if a woman walks past here right now, wearing
Who's bikini
scantily
or who's
clothed,
bikini?
wears bikini walking through there, you said maybe the devil, Iblis, maybe the devil's working with
Brother,
her
honestly-
or through her. That's what you said.
Brother,
That's what
Muslim
they mean.
brother, please make pray for me. Make pray for brother Abel. May Allah guide him. May Allah make him find good books and read. May Allah give him knowledge, not from Nation of Islam or Kemet or 5%er or all this. God, let him read proper, genuine Ummahat al-Kutub, the original books of Islam, and make him put his color on the side. Because in Islam, we define ourselves Muslim. And may Allah as well give shifa to brother Ahmed Ali because he's going funny. May Allah give him
Brother.
shifa because he sometimes...
You say put colour on the side now, right? That can't be done, brother.
Why?
Because you can see what's going on out here, bruv. My people are getting killed, beat down.
Who getting? How
Our
many black
country's
getting killed?
getting,
How many black
destroyed.
getting killed? How many black getting?
What
1
the
million
killing
Muslim get
stabbing
killed.
us?
1 million Muslim get killed in
You
Syria.
know how many blacks
1
die
million.
every day in
How many?
Africa due to famine and stuff?
Why don't send money there?
Hundreds of
How many?
thousands
How
a
many
day.
water well in Africa you have?
But the beast make don't
How
make it
many?
hard,
How
hard.
many you and the bloody hypocrite have water well done in Africa by the name?
The beast controls Africa.
No, you
You can't put that on me. I'm a
you
white man.
hypocrite,
You
and
can't
he's
put that
hypocrite.
on me.
Why don't make water well in Africa now? It costs you 1,400 pounds to make water well and to give water to one village.
Yeah.
Why don't work 2 weeks and get the money and send
Bro,
it?
it needs more than a goddamn.
Why
million
me
man
and
water.
you? Why don't send antibiotic? Why don't send medicine? You said black people dying, Muslim dying more than black people.
No.
Muslim dying,
No.
Iraq 1 million,
Nah.
Syria 1 million.
hear it.
What? Yemen 1 million,
I ain't hear it.
China 1 million. Why not?
I mean,
Come on, man.
Muslim ain't a race, bro.
Huh?
It ain't a race, bro. So you could be a black Christian.
Why black people die?
Muslim,
Why black people dying?
black,
Why black people dying?
indigenous, and you could
Why
still
black?
be,
Why
that.
black people dying?
Why?
Because some of them is stupid. They selling drugs to their own brothers, and then they kill them. And I want you, if you are a good Muslim,
Yeah,
I
uncle,
want,
black people also Muslim, they die as well.
That's what I'm trying to say to you.
Everyone.
Akhi, do they die in the
you said that
masjid?
black people
Do they die in the
sell drugs
mosque?
to each other.
Black people die Muslim or kafir. Do they die in the masjid?
Let me tell you why that happens.
It shouldn't be a difference. Muslim is Muslim.
Let me tell you why
Brother,
that, let me tell
listen,
you why that
man.
happens.
They die in the line of control.
Let me
They
tell
die
you why
for
that happens.
drugs. They sell drugs,
Yeah,
gang
to
here,
themselves. Yeah,
gang
yeah.
there.
Oh, he's
They
talking
stab.
about,
Yeah.
Postcode wars and that.
Let's
Postcode
talk,
wars,
let's
about worldwide.
yeah, let's deal with that. The reason why that is because the
But
government,
actually it's all same
the
thing.
government boxed us up, yeah, boxed us up, and we into a position where we have to. do
No,
that
no,
to
I don't
ourselves.
take this.
Of course,
The
It's
government,
it is learned behavior.
the government, I don't.
Because like crack
I am
and
not
stuff,
shaitan.
We ain't got the ships. to
I am
bring
not
them in.
shaitan like the other guy. You know whom I'm talking about? When the other guy when he said all white people are devil, I am not agree with this statement. Even the system is racist. There is a room for every black person in this country, wallahi, to get education or to
Yeah.
get self-employed job and make money and come out of this dirt, drugs and this. There is a room for black people. Why are you wearing fancy stuff, man? Why you wearing-
The government, yeah.
Did the
through
government-
their TV, yeah. Their media, yeah.
Why you listen to them, man? I don't listen to them.
They push that in.
I
our
don't listen to
communities,
them.
bro.
Why you buy Armani or Ziftani? I buy £3.50 shirt. I'm happy. I use, wallahi, my wife bought me trousers £3.
Right.
I tell her, wife, get ready for a fight. I said, why? I said, why you bought me trouser? She didn't tell me £3. She showed me the ticket £30. I said, you're gonna have a good treatment today. And she laughed and said, why? And she said, listen. She said £3. I said, why I spend £3? Don't I have enough trousers? Even it's £1. I don't need it.
You gotta understand, my black community is being held down on purpose, right? Because Africa is the breadboard basket of the world.
Why you rolling this dirt, man? Why you rolling this? Astaghfirullah al-Azim. Why you rolling? Where's the rolling thing, man?
What?
Come on,
Hear
great
what I'm saying, hear
Dunya.
what I'm saying.
Come on, great Dunya.
I'll call over just hit me with a stick.
Hear what I'm saying.
I'll take.
Hear what I'm saying.
Give it up, man. MashaAllah, you are making dawah. You are making
I'm
dawah.
not making dawah.
You are making dawah.
I'm listening to your
You are
dawah.
taking
I'm listening to your
you are taking the bloody pigeon. Give it up for the sake of Allah, brother.
Inshallah.
سيدنا يوسف سيدنا يوسف عليه السلام سيدنا يوسف عليه السلام don't go come
Talking privately.
سيدنا
Alright. The beast, right? And then let's go.
don't do it, man, please don't do it.
Let's go back. Let's go back to what you were saying. Yeah? I'm saying the beast, yeah, has pushed drugs, bad behavior. Because you gotta understand, like I keep telling you, when we got word enslaved, yeah, the ex-slaves, right? When we got taken in slaves, the white man stopped us from reading and writing.
Hey boy, you are
And he got rid of our culture. We weren't allowed to speak even our indigenous tongue.
you are reasonable,
Let's
man.
get that straight.
You are reasonable, man.
So
Listen to me, man.
so
1 second, 1 second.
Everything that we
One
know
second, please.
today,
1 second,
the black
please.
man
1 second.
is learned behavior.
1
bro.
second, please.
Go on.
Am I white or black?
You are
So white people consider me white or black?
probably consider you as dark. Yeah, black.
Okay. Did
or
I
Asian.
did I find racism in this country?
Of
Did
course, probably.
Did they push this TV thing upon me? And alcohol and Marlboro. You
Right,
remember?
right,
You remember the
right.
man with the horses?
Right.
Marlboro.
But you had a culture. You had Islam.
No.
When
I
you
was.
in your
I used to be a
homeland,
pig,
you had
man.
Islam.
No.
We didn't have nothing.
No.
But the beast gave us Christianity.
You have eyes, man. If you know TV is bad, why you listen to it? If you know Armani, 70 pound, 80 pound, and Primark, 35 pound,
It's easier.
and do
said,
this,
It's easier.
I do it.
It's easier said than done, bro. It's
Why?
easier said than
Why is
done.
it difficult? Why don't
Maybe
go?
you can do it, but you can't tell another man that.
Why? Why?
I can't go to everyone. Most people are.
You have
programmed.
brain, man. Listen.
No. Certain Muslims, some people say they're Muslims and they smoke. They do things that they shouldn't be doing.
You know what?
Even though they know better and they have a culture.
You know the punishment for this Muslim?
What?
They are hypocrite. You know what's
Right.
you know what's hypocrite? They're gonna be in the lowest of the hellfire. So the kafir will be top of the Muslim hypocrite. If you say I'm Muslim, you can't be a Muslim and enjoy myself. I am cool.
Bro,
no.
if you don't know no better, right? How are you gonna come out of that? If you don't know what like most black people, most people don't even know that the TV's programming.
Why they don't know? What is crazy?
Most people don't know.
They crazy?
So everyone that you speak to, they
Are
know
you
that the
crazy?
TV's
Are you
programming.
crazy?
If
Why
the
don't
TV
talk? Why don't
if
talk your
people
mother,
knew-
your
hold on.
family, your sister?
If
What?
people knew that the TV was programming them to do wickedness, do fuckeries, right? Don't you think that most people would have turned off the TV by now?
Idiot
They
people, man.
haven't.
Idiot people. Watch TV.
Hey, where you from, boss?
Huh?
Where you
I'm from,
originate?
my family is Jamaican. I'm born
Jamaica.
in England.
Yeah, but you know everybody African was not slaves, right?
No, I understand
Okay,
that.
so you can't
What do you
blame
mean
the white
by
man.
slave? What do you mean by slave?
Okay, you made a mention
This
that
is nice argument.
right?
This is very nice argument.
Go.
you made a mention that we were taken as slaves. My heritage also. I come from Bahamas,
Yeah.
right? And that's why we were programmed this way, and that's why we do this and do that, right?
Yeah.
But you have a lot of countries in Africa that were not taken in slavery,
What
right?
I mean,
Hold on, and
what
some
I
of them
mean,
never met a
what
white man,
was-
and they still doing shit.
No,
You see?
what's wrong with us, yeah?
You see, so
As
don't
a-
blame the white man. It's human nature.
What's
Okay,
wrong
brother, he's not slave.
Hear what I'm saying?
His father
No,
not
I know,
slave.
I know, I
His
know.
mother not slave. And you crying slave. You are forget slaving,
but
What
what
man.
I'm saying
right?
to you
You
is that
can't-
us as Caribbeans, right?
No, but you
Like
didn't say
that,
as a
the
Caribbean.
brothers and sisters in Africa, they can still got a culture.
Yeah, but you're saying that now. You're saying
We've
us.
been robbed. Hold on. We've been
Why you
robbed.
crying, Abel? Robbed.
Yeah.
This is history, man.
Hold on, my
Forget
friend.
it.
Hold on, my friend. We've been robbed, right? Right. Well, during slavery, as you know, they stopped us from reading and writing.
Yeah.
Stopped us from speaking our,
You got
our,
plenty
ancient-
tribes in Africa
our,
can't
our
read right
African
now.
tongues.
You got plenty-
But they
you
still
got
got their
people-
culture. And they've been colonized, you know, as
Do you know
well.
how much Africans would love to come to London and go
Egypt, man.
you know, and go to Jamaica? See what I'm talking about? You got Africans
But they
right
still
now.
watch TV, though.
Right, I understand.
They don't know
Right.
what's being done, though.
Yeah, but you understand what I'm saying? You still have a lot of Africans who deep down in Africa, Central Africa,
Yeah.
and their goal is to come to Europe.
Yeah.
Okay, and
but they don't
and-
know
hold
that
on,
this
hold
is
on,
the devil's
hold on,
world.
hold on, and they were never slaves. So why
were
would they?
never-
No,
Yeah,
what I'm trying to say,
Africa
what I'm
went
trying to
through
say is right.
colonization.
I'm trying to say is right. What I'm trying to say is,
Go on.
if our former culture was so great and so this and so that, why are they trying to come to Europe? Why isn't the culture saying, oh, man, this is our culture, we're satisfied with it? You understand?
Yeah, but they don't know, like, from where they're seeing it, yeah, from where they're seeing it, because they've been programmed, yeah, the way they're seeing it is though, well, this is better than what they're living out there,
Why
innit?
are they saying that?
Because they don't know any better.
But the TV showing them Armani and
Yeah,
McDonald's and
and they want all
Wendy's.
of that because they've been programmed.
So they think Wendy's and Armani and McDonald's and you know, what do you call it? Piri piri here is better than their culture right away.
The beast makes bad shit look good, and you know that.
I saw.
Yeah, this country make bad shit look good.
So how come they don't know, right? That is bad shit.
How come? Because they've been programmed. They're not.
I mean, they programmed their home and their culture.
They've been colonialized. And
No,
we've
I'm
been,
talking about the ones who are not
gone through
colonialized.
it.
Not every nation and not every African nation was colonialized.
What country? What people ain't been colonized?
Next week you
Ethiopia.
Okay, but okay, but
Okay.
But the British still control that. I think that they've been colonized.
Bahamas.
Australia
I
or
say they've been
Bahamas.
colonized.
Hey, the Caribbean, down by where he from,
Yeah.
Jamaica, Bahamas,
I say
Miami.
they've been
Okay,
colonized,
brother.
man.
Yeah.
I say that they're.
I like your approach.
Yeah.
Is it, I'm gonna ask you honestly, a logic question. This guy,
I say they've been
he's not
colonized.
slave.
Are
His
you
parent,
Muslim? You're Muslim or Christian?
Yeah, I'm Muslim.
Okay.
Filthy.
Fifth.
5%.
I say
5%, yeah,
I
I
ain't
got you, I
a
got you.
5%. I ain't a
Go ahead.
5%.
Okay, but if he's not slave, his parent not slave,
Right.
I don't know his grandparent was slave or not slave. Would it be better for him to forget this bloody ancient history and start to work and get a job and have a life and help the other
I
Africans?
ain't complaining though.
Yes,
one.
of course.
One,
Because
I'm
Or
not
cry,
Hold on, because-
slavery, slavery,
I'm trying to
slavery?
tell him why my people, why our people, right,
Yeah.
are still doing things. Like I know everything he's telling
But
me.
I'm trying to tell
But
you,
can
people,
you go-
that
you
people
can't
doing it
go to-
anyway in Africa now, and they were
Yeah,
not
but-
colonized. They're doing it
but-
anyway, so
but-
it's not
yeah,
because
yeah.
of the white man.
Of
It's
course,
just
it is
it's our
colonization.
wretched. Yeah, but they're doing it in countries that are
In
not.
Africa.
That-
Let's do it with
Akhi,
black
what?
countries, Yeah.
Akhi, brother.
The reason why they keep them colonized, yeah, they colonized, innit? We went through slavery.
Let me ask you a question.
Go on.
You think when them people land in Senegal, those boats with,
Yeah.
with the white men on it, you think they knew about the bush?
Who?
Those white men, you think they knew about Africa? Those kings
No.
and it's black people who brought the black people
Not the Muslim.
to the
Not
no,
the
no.
Muslim, it's
No, no.
black African because
They brought
Muslim,
them to the
Akhi, Muslim cannot
They
do the
don't know about the
jungle.
bush?
Muslim cannot do the jungle.
Yeah, I
They don't know
that.
about the bush.
Yeah, I
so
know.
look here. So I hear people just on a different trend talking now about they want compensation from the white man. I want compensation from the white man and the black man then, because it's the black man who sent my forefathers to the coast. Those people came from far inland, you know. Those white guys didn't know where all the tribes was.
Alright. But
They
you
went-
gotta understand.
And
you
they went
have
headhunting.
Benin, yeah.
So the black man is just as much to blame as the white man. I'm half black, half white. We're both to blame.
But a lot of tribes.
And I want
in-
my conversation from both.
Brother,
I want
we-
my conversation from
Are you
both.
Muslim,
But I'm
brother?
saying
Are you
a lot of
Muslim?
tribes.
Okay.
Hold on, bro, friend. Let me just make a statement because he's made a
90%.
big statement, bro. And I have to defend my black people. Listen to
99,
what I'm saying.
95%.
I
He's the
defend
5%.
black people.
He's the 5%. I'm the 95%.
Let me make one
Hold on,
comment.
let me make this comment.
I'm gonna forget it.
Because you
I
can-
already forgot it.
Yeah? Well, you gotta understand it, and then you can kind of make me forget. Alright. So now, what we gotta understand now is that in Africa, right? The reason why they keep us in, and I'm saying this society as well,
In
has
Africa?
caused us, yeah. Even at Africa, they're going through colonialization. We're going through post-traumatic slave. I'm only giving the answer to why my people, our people, are doing what we're doing today, while we're still behind.
When you finish, tell me because I'm gonna forget it again.
Because he was saying how we kill each other and stuff like that. That's the programming. Growing up, yeah, most you'd find it on the TV and the media, they will paint out like black people run the streets, yeah. Black people out here
I'm
selling
Hackney
drugs
boy, man. I'm
and
Hackney. I'm
stuff
bloody
like
Hackney.
that.
I used to live in Hackney, man. You think I'm a Chelsea boy?
Listen to me.
I bloody used to live in the front line.
Who programmed?
All
right?
my friends from Brixton and Beckham, man.
Let me ask you
You
a
don't
question.
believe that?
Who programmed?
You don't believe that?
I believe you
Who?
choose. You
Who
choose.
programmed the Africans to go in the bush?
This dunk, what's his
and
name?
get
This
those
horsey.
people and
Okay,
sell
oh,
them?
This
yeah,
horsey
let's
respect
Let's
say-
deal with what you're saying
Horsey
about the
respect
slavery.
say weed
Yeah, 'cause he
is
cut
herb.
you up.
Herb. Weed is not herb. Weed kill you. Weed screw your brain.
Let's
Weed
deal with
make
that.
you steal. If you cannot afford it, you steal and you kill your brother. Weed kill you because you sell it. You wanna buy fancy make and this Armani and Shistan and this. You could have the best make and you still donkey. Money. The rest make cannot make you human. If you are animal, you're gonna be animal forever.
All right. So when you're talking on the colonialization thing again now.
No, I'm
yeah?
talking before the colonization.
No, we
Africa-
gotta do it. Yeah.
That's
but,
afterwards. That came afterwards.
yeah, and it
They
was-
were just interested in the
Oh, you were
slaves.
saying. Oh, you were saying that the slave. All right. So you're saying that you gotta
God
understand the
says
brothers
his
and
bottom.
sisters, yeah, like the Benin Empire, yeah,
Yeah.
You put this
Um,
in his bottom.
and
right?
Ghanaian tribes
Right,
also,
gone.
Ashanti.
If they
They
said
didn't
no,
know
Kevin
when they
Carroll
were
now.
selling us to the white man.
Carroll.
They thought they were gonna go under the same type of slavery that we had.
No, they had them
But
in chains and a
slavery-
neck.
When we had
Even
slaves, right? When we had slaves, we were doing in Africa. Yeah, that was
Okay, I
a
want
way
to
of
say
punishment.
something.
Or again, people want to go into servitude.
Okay, talking about
if
type
they
of
came
slavery.
from a poor background.
I want to say something.
They
about
came
that.
from a poor family.
I wanna say something.
So the brothers and sisters in
understand
Africa
that.
that sold us, they didn't know.
I understand that argument.
And that's why they apologize, and that's why a lot of those tribes in Africa that was involved in that, they say sorry
I'm gonna
and they
say-
give black man land.
I'm gonna
over
say
there,
something.
yeah?
I'm going to say
Right?
something. I'm
So
going to
it's
say
a
I'll agree with that
totally
one.
different thing.
I'll give it that one.
I'm going to say
Okay,
something.
yeah, that's a totally different thing. Now,
Chattel slavery, I got it.
yeah,
I got it.
yeah.
Brother.
And then let's deal with your statement. I'm telling you, yeah, that growing up, right, it's just like I was a young boy and I would get stopped by the police and be about 11, I would get stopped by the police, but they would leave the white brother. Do you understand? So what I'm saying, even in school, like I say, I don't know what it is, but as a black man growing up, black boy growing up, they didn't.
If you don't like it, leave it. Let me talk, man. You've been talking for 5 minutes.
Hear what I'm saying? As a young boy, I tell
Let
a
me
young boy,
speak, man. Let me speak.
it's more cool in the
Let
black
me speak.
community.
Let me speak.
Yeah, all right, I'm gonna let you speak after. innit?
Okay,
Let me
I
finish.
forget every time I
Let him
remember. I
go and then-
forget.
Hey, remember
No,
yours.
because you said a whole lot about black people stupid.
I'm not
And
saying
how-
stupid. Don't tell me I'm
you're not saying
stupid and
stupid.
racist and this.
But we shouldn't be buying Gucci, Iceberg or Armani. I'm trying to deal with that, innit? You understand?
Brother,
I'm trying to deal with that.
you say my people,
So-
my people. Are your people African people?
What? Yeah, of course they're my people as well.
I want you to swear by Allah as a Muslim what you done practically to African people.
What
How
have I
many
done
water well you dug in Africa?
Brother, I'm looking
How
at-
many
Bro, I'm
house?
looking after my
How many
family,
house?
that's it.
Huh?
I'm looking after my family.
So you're
That's
coward,
the
man.
biggest problem in the black community
Okay.
today.
I am not African. I'm not black. Huh? I'm not black. The black people told me I'm not black. Okay? So I am in between. This guy say African, my black people.
never said
I
that.
swear by Allah,
I
you
never
just
said
telling
that.
him, man. You just telling him.
I didn't say it like that, bro. I didn't say it like that.
This is the time people who are really blaming English people, they have two choices. If Britain is racist, leave it, man. Go live with the black people. Or work, have a job.
That's a racist talk. That's a racist thing. And then if they're gonna tell us to go back, yeah, then they gotta get their hands off the resources. Command them. There's enough food in Africa to feed themselves.
There
but for
is
some
everything
reason,
in Africa.
people
No,
are going bed
Africa
with
is
hungry bellies.
Africa is full of resources,
Come on, bro.
but it's full of thieves.
Come
It's
on,
full
bro.
of thieves. No,
Come on, bro.
Mugabe had $12 billion. Mugabe, Zimbabwe have $12 billion in France. Why? They steal his money.
They steal his money, man.
Akhi, I want you, instead of talking,
And
black
he
people.
got hit with sanctions.